warn you about the disaster that's headed towards Europe. Germany, France, the pigs, all sorts of destruction happening. What do people in Hollywood think? Find out right here. The markets are down big this week on fears of financial collapse in Europe. Is Europe headed for disaster, Catwoman?
Yeah, I think it's headed for disaster. Everything looks like it's going for disaster at the moment. Politically, this country, everywhere else, things are not looking good right now. Not at all.
You know what? We are in a shithole that's going to be hard to get out of, because it's not America going broke, it's the world going broke, and we're just leading the way. What's happening in Greece and all these smaller countries. Wait till it works its way into a little larger European market. We don't have people protesting on the streets, but we have everybody right now not wanting to spend any money. You know why? Because unemployment is 9.1% nationally. Dude, we're here in Los Angeles, way higher than that. End of story. I have nothing more to say than that. We have to stop spending money. The government has to completely stop spending money.
Is Europe headed for disaster?
Yes, it is.
Why do you think it's headed for disaster?
Because it is. It's bad. I really think it's bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it is. But I think what this shows is just how volatile and how, how the markets could be so easily, influenced and get into trouble. I think that's something we got to look into a whole lot more and see how can we, safeguard the markets if this doesn't happen. Because if it could happen to their markets, the way the United States is going, it could happen to ours, which it has happened to ours, but we was able to rebound and get them back in shape where they were okay. So the question of should we bail them out and should they be bailed out? Yes, definitely. I think our own market showed that, once you bail the market out and help it, it does get back on its feet and it does help the economy again, which it has done in our market. So yeah, they definitely have to bail out their markets and definitely have to help their markets.
Can Germany and France continue to bail out the pigs, especially Greece? And should they bail them out?
Yes, they should.
Why are you being so generous?
Because it's true. Pigs don't have really nothing to die for, but I know we eat every day with their food and everything, but yeah, no, better let them suffer.
I don't think they can continue for very much longer, and I also think that they shouldn't. I think that countries should be responsible for their own problems and issues, and I think that they've already given enough assistance and let them get on their own. Countries cannot continue to support other countries. Sometimes countries have to learn how to stand on their own 2 feet and not look for other countries to get them out of trouble.
Should they bail them out?
Yes, because it has that domino effect, which it's doing right now. If one falls, then they all seem to fall. And if you have that kind of a collapse, it's just, a disaster. It starts off with the markets, then eventually goes to the businesses, then eventually goes to, enterprise, and then it goes to the citizens. So yeah, you can't allow it to fall.
So basically you're saying who's going to bail the world out?
That's a good question. I guess we all want to know that. Who's going to bail the world out?
Well, Germany's Europe's bank for everybody. Germany isn't bailing everybody out. There's just IOUs from a lot of European countries. Either way, no, they can't continue to do it because nobody's going to be able to pay you back. Oil went down to $85 a gallon. Did you see that a barrel? It's shocking. But you know what? Even that'll pop right back up and everybody will be paying for that again.
The U.S. and the U.K. make up the majority of the IMF. Should we be putting up so much into bailing out the pigs?
No. I don't think so. We shouldn't.
So,
let those pigs die.
What's that?
Let those pigs die.
You're saying we should let the pigs die?
Yes. Well, I think we need to know how much are they putting in. Are they putting that much? Are they putting enough in where it would help them and not, jeopardize our own markets?
Right. In some ways, our markets are already kind of in jeopardy, aren't they?
Yeah, always. Here's perfect proof of it. It's always in jeopardy. It's always unstable.
Should they be putting up so much into bailing out the pigs?
No, because we pay 75% of everything because we're so much better than everybody else and all these people don't even like us. No, we shouldn't be bailing out anybody. We pay 75% of NATO, we pay for 75% because we're just, by the way, these very greedy Americans that don't do anything for anybody. We have 3 million Americans going to bed every day without eating, and we are bailing these people out by billions and billions of dollars a year. That's the end.
The U.S. and the U.K. make up the majority of the IMF. Should they be putting so much into bailing out the pigs?
No, not at all. In fact, the UK, since I don't live there, that That's all on their own, but the United States has enough internal problems to deal with and has enough issues in their own homeland that they should be worried about, and not everybody else in the whole world. Our country's falling apart and they're worrying about other countries. Come on, let's take care of homeland first and then maybe move on to other things. But I mean, the United States is in such a bad place right now. The United States should be looking out for the United States. End of story.
Any last words, Catwoman?
Come on, President, we're still waiting for you. Come on, make it happen. Make us proud of you for putting you in office. Don't make us regret it.
Well, like I always say, take care of this world. It's the only one we got, and wow, look, we're in so much trouble. So hey, love one another. Appreciate it.
Thank you for joining us here in Hollywood, California, as we talk to the stars about the financial collapse in Europe.
Bye. And by the way, guys,